Why I wrote the article, Will Technology Make Work Better or Worse, really was a reaction to working in the field where I'm selling HR technology. My career largely has been focused on designing, building, and implementing technology to create better work environments. And a lot of this is marketing, the value of technology. And I guess the article was written a little bit almost like a truth telling to the field and the hypocrisy sometimes in the marketing that we see in technology. Companies usually talk about technology in this uplifting way about how it's going to make work better and it's going to unleash human potential and all these other things. But when you look at the return on investment cost calculations to sell this technology, it's usually tied into reducing workforce costs. It's not about increasing the value of human potential, or it's about doing that so we can have fewer people in the company. I have almost never in my career seen included in an ROI case or a business case for selling technology that the value of this technology is you'll be able to hire more people and increase the size of your workforce because they'll be so darn profitable to have more employees. It's always about, yeah, you'll have people that are more productive, therefore you'll need fewer people. And technology, if you look at the history of it, why it absolutely can make work better. And I am a huge believer in the using technology to create better work environments. I always often say anyone who tells you work was better 50 years ago did not work 50 years ago. Work in general is far better now largely because of technology. But there's also a lot of things, especially with the advent of AI, that are really going to make work harder, or in some cases, eliminate work entirely for people. And this article really is kind of a reaction to that. I live in a world where I'm surrounded by marketing hype all the time about how great this app is or that app is. I think these apps are cool. I think we should lean into them, but I think we also should be very honest about ourselves that often the reason that companies are buying technology is not to improve the lives of employees and is to unleash their true value. It's often to manage and control or reduce workforce costs. And as long as we have that mindset, technology is not necessarily going to make work better. Now, how do we solve that? That's another article I'll probably be posting pretty quickly, which is about the value and need to more effectively link HR data to financial data so we can actually show the value of employing people. Because most companies really, they can measure the cost of people, but they're not very good at showing the value or the return on investment that you get from people's salary. So, but that's a different topic. But I just, with all the stuff going on in AI right now, it just felt like the right time to repost this article. I also love that poster. I got it back in grad school. I am not a communist or a socialist, but that is a workers' rights poster from the 20th century socialist movement. So I always thought it was kind of fascinating, dismal, but also powerful. So I hope that you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.